Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Take tool. Yeah, so this is my first sketchbook that I ever got. It was given to me in second grade when I was like 7 to 8. Yeah, this is really important to me. This was given to me by my favorite teacher of all time. He really inspired me with art and taught me a couple of things, or at least like kind of pushed me in the right direction. But yeah, I really want to show this off. Before I drew in a sketchbook, because this is my first one, I used to draw on printer paper, colored paper, sometimes my homework. So yeah, I think this is kind of special. I think this is like the third episode or something, but I thought I lost this book for a long time. It's probably why it looks so good, because I haven't touched it. But yeah, I recently found it, and yeah, I just want to get into it. I really don't know a lot of these drawings, like what I was really thinking while making these. I really just tried to make like cool stuff, and that's about it. Like cool stuff, maybe adding like stories to them or something. You're gonna see like a lot of like ninjas and skull faces with like monsters. I drew a lot of monsters, drew a lot of people, but a lot of spike people. Yeah, I don't know what I was really inspired by. I mean, I did watch a lot of cartoons, so I mean that's probably what it is. I don't know what I was watching at the time. Probably like Teen Titans, regular show, Adventure Time, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, something like that. I think that's a ship. I think these are like supposed to be like mechs or something. It might even be like Finance at Freddy's stuff in here, because I think that's like when it came out, was around this time. No, I think it was like, I think that was when it was fourth grade or something. I don't remember. It was, I don't think, I think this is before Finance at Freddy's. A lot of swords and knives and stuff. Just things I thought cool. Probably based off of like movies and shit. Like I don't really know. But yeah, the reason I got this notebook. Oh yeah, I used to draw swords a lot, and weapons. But the reason I got this notebook is because I used to draw on my work, like my homework and shit. And my teacher, who was an artist and who was a really cool teacher, he's really laid back. He decided the best way to make me stop drawing on my work, which I don't think really worked, but it was a good idea. Was to give me this sketchbook, which I got to use like during a free period or something. I don't think I took this home until like later. And actually, I was the first person to get one of these, and then other people asked for them, which was kind of cool. Like I said, I don't really know what a lot of these are. I mean, I can kind of see stuff that I do still kind of draw, which is just monsters and skeleton people. Yeah, I've like tried to draw like suits of armor. A lot of this stuff's cool though. I remember drawing this a lot. I think this is a later drawing. I think this is, I don't know. I think I went back in here and drew a little bit when I was in like elementary school or something. Remember, these are second grade drawings. I don't expect them to be very good. Yeah. I'm trying to find like, because at a point I had a friend that I think these are supposed to be masks. I used to really love masks as a kid. I still kind of do. But me and my friend had like a video game we made up as kids, and it kind of like was a recurring thing for a long time. Yeah, like we made up a game called, I think, Fall Off Bridges or something, and that's kind of cool. And it was just like an RPG game, and we were like the developers or something. And we had a bunch of people like, oh shit, I remember I used to make like land like scenarios and stuff. Like, I don't remember what was supposed to be going on in these, but that's how I used to make dragons. Oh, I don't remember what these. I think they are trying to like base off stuff, because I used to make obstacle courses, because I used to watch those Stickman death runs or whatever, like the mazes, like, and they had like races and stuff. I think this is supposed to like tell a story or something, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure about a lot of this stuff. It looks, I mean, very interesting. I like this design. I like the worm thing. I think that's supposed to be from like Terraria, which I think is when I started to play the Terraria, is around this time. I remember one time for a while, I used to play Terraria before I went to school, and like grind before I went to school, which is kind of crazy. This is a like a squid or something. It's supposed to be like a kraken from Crazy Craft, Minecraft mod. That might even be like the Godzilla mob from, and that's a mimic. TNT Minecraft TNT. I think that's Slender Man. Yeah, I was super into technology. I was like always on YouTube watching stuff. I was super inspired about like the early creepypasta stuff. Like the like Marble Hornets, and I just like, I used to watch like Nightmind a lot as a kid. A lot of Minecraft, a lot of creepy stuff. I never really liked horror games for a while, until Friday Nights at Freddy's, and I was like, oh, this isn't that bad. I guess horror games aren't scary. Which, I mean, a lot of them aren't, but I think that's supposed to be a guy in a plant. I played some Plants vs. Zombies on the Xbox with my friend, another Kraken. I don't know why I thought the Krakens were so cool. But I drew a lot of them, I guess. Which is kind of crazy. Like, that's supposed to be a sensor bar right there. Oh, one of the things that my teacher told me in second grade is, instead of, I think it's supposed to be a creeper kraken, is instead of drawing like stick figures all the time, is to draw like boxy kind of people, and then when you get good, you can, I don't know, I never use really traditional ways of drawing. I never like use guiding lines and like shapes until I was older. So a lot of this stuff is just from, and I never use references. At least I'm pretty sure I didn't use references until I got into high school. For the most part, I mean, maybe I'd look at something every now and again, but for the most part, I never used a reference. I don't know. I think this is supposed to be like a time machine or some sort of machine. I think these are supposed to be shields, and some other weapons. This might have been just for like the fake game me and my friend made up. Yeah, I think it is. Another later drawing. You can tell because for a period of time from, I think, elementary school to like late middle school, early high school, I think, I used only pen and no pencil for drawings, which was weird. I don't know why I did that. I'm purely pencil now. I don't know how I even drew with pen. I think it definitely looks better when you make good art. Another dragon. I think it definitely looks good when you're when you make a good drawing with pen, but I think like the best ideal is probably to draw with pencil, then go over with pen. Another dragon. I always wanted to be really good at drawing dragons, but I was never good at it. Still I'm not. Another dragon. A bee dragon. A fire dragon. I made a lot of renditions of stuff. A healing dragon. A sword dragon. Oh dear, I made a lot of these. Volcano dragon, lava dragon, death dragon. Dude, I made so many. A spiky dragon, a buzzsaw dragon. I have no idea. Lightning dragon, I'm guessing. Whoa, is this one? Your big dragon? A mountain dragon. Don't know what that is. A sword. I used to draw swords a lot. And I just stopped because it wasn't really fun to draw swords. I mean, I don't like drawing straight lines all that often. I don't really have a steady hand. Look as my hand trembles. Ah! I don't really have steady hands to draw straight lines. I'm better at it now. It's just that I've never been really good at it. More like biomechanical people. I think they're supposed to be like super soldiers or something. Kind of reminds me of like Resident Evil a little bit. I did play Resident Evil around this time. I think 6. I played around this time. I think I played 6 with my friend. I need to finish 6. I need to do that like for like a YouTube series or something, because that was a part of my childhood. I always thought this looked good. Like how his limbs have like dangle and shit. It is kind of a cool drawing. Maybe I remake it or something. I never really go back and remake drawings. I think I've only done that maybe twice. I just feel like they're, whenever I draw them is how I draw them, and then I move on. I don't know if people really do that, where they go and make renditions of their old drawings. I don't know. Hulking figure. Hulking. As you can see, I don't really erase all that often. I didn't really like to. Probably why I used pen back in the day. I really liked freestyling and just drawing whatever, and then trying to kind of like go off of whatever I made. That's what I do now. I draw something, I maybe add on to it. I'm very additive to stuff. Like adding to things. Don't really like taking away things. I mean, all of these kind of seem like the same stuff. That kind of looks like a bong. I don't think it is. I don't even think I knew what a bong was. Just more like random drawings. The monster. Yeah. But I never really liked erasing. Always preferred trying to make the mistakes like into the drawing somehow, or I'm kind of making it sound deeper than it is, but it's just something I did. More like humans with spike arms and stuff. I have no idea what I was trying to do with these. I feel like this is a reference to Skyrim, which I also played around this time. I'm pretty sure, unless I got no, I had a 360 around this time. Because I got an Xbox One when it came out, like 2015, is that when that came out? Because I think I was in 4th grade or something. Another eye monster. It looks, I think that's a Terraria reference. Some more dudes that stab aghast from Minecraft. I drew a lot of Minecraft stuff. I'm super into Minecraft now. I'm super well, I guess I'm not super into Minecraft now, but I was really into Minecraft as a kid. I dabble in Minecraft now. I get really into it and then I stop. Just a lot of people. I thought this was going to be a lot more creative. You know, going back as a kid, you feel like you're more creative, but I feel like, yes, there's things that are creative about this. But it seems like I drew a lot of the same stuff, which isn't bad. I was just thinking I was going to see some, like, crazy stuff in here. Not as good, but, like, something I just wouldn't really think of. I guess it is kind of showing me that because I don't know what the hell I'm drawing. So maybe I'm wrong. I think I added onto here. I think I see some pen work in here. Yeah, I just have no idea what these shapes are. I think that's supposed to be like a chamber or something. Just have no idea. Should have made a video on this when I was younger. Another like scenario thing. I don't really do like, I mean, obviously I don't do stuff like this anymore, but I wish I drew like scenarios happening on a page or something, not just like something by itself. I used to draw like people made like tree people like Ents from Lord of the Rings, which I never watched the Lord of the Rings until like I think last year. Yeah, it was last year because it was for my film class. Which is funny because for my film class, we were watching the Lord of the Rings, and then I think I was sick or something like that. So I watched all of the Lord of the Rings, which I only watched the first movie, or like we were partway through the first movie or something, and I just decided to finish the rest of it. And then when we were in school, I was just like, okay, well, I'm going to sit on my phone because I already watched the whole movie, and both movies, because I think we're on the second one and finishing the first one. But I basically, we had a worksheet. I finished the worksheet, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm done with my work. I might as well just sit on my phone then. But no, I couldn't do that. The teacher got mad at me, which is cool. It's cool. The funny thing is that the people still asked me for answers because they couldn't watch the movie themselves, and I wasn't really watching it. But actually, I helped people finish it early too, because they didn't want to do the work. Robo Jimmy with like, I'm so bad at shoes. I wish I was better at shoes. I was kind of decent at it for like a little bit, but then I kind of like forgot how to do them. I'm just really bad at like legs in general, legs and feet. My arms are better because I practiced them for a little bit. My hands are decent because I practiced them for a long time. Yeah, see the tree people with like the pipes coming out of them. I don't know why I thought this was so cool, but I think I drew it one time and I was like, ooh, this shit's sick. It's supposed to like have smoke coming out of it, like they're golems or something, or like mechanical wooden people. I don't know. The freaking swamp dude. And then I don't really draw vehicles, but I always think vehicles are really easy to draw like amateurly. Like you don't have to really try that hard. Same thing with landscapes. Landscapes are just like shapes, and honestly, if they're like in the horizon or like far off or something, I feel like you can really get away with anything because stuff starts to mold together. And the same thing with vehicles, as long as you kind of like stick in with like the same kind of principles or something. I don't know. I don't think they're that hard. I mean, these don't look very good, but I feel you could draw like a decent car, even if you're bad at drawing. Obviously, if you really want to draw a car good, I mean, you're not gonna. That's way harder. I'm presuming, but cars are just like really shapes. This is when I started drawing houses. Me and my friend used to draw houses. I think because he wanted to be an architect, so he would draw houses a lot. And then I was like, oh, I want to draw houses. Still have no idea what these things are. I just love the little stickman I used to draw. It's like, yes, draw stickman, give him eye, he's good. more like cyborgs, mecha skyborgs. I always think this guy's a chain, but I think it was also because I watched a lot of Marvel at this time, so I was watching like Iron Man. So maybe that's it. And these are just supposed to be monsters. Fat dude. Skull eyes. Freaking cool. I always have to give them like pitchfork hands because I couldn't draw hands. Just gave them 3 fingers. Kind of like how cartoons used to do that. Always made the middle finger longer because I always knew the middle. Well, I guess not for that one, but I tried to give them big fat fingers. More Slender Man. I never, even though this looks cool, like the head split by teeth and stuff, I feel like I overuse teeth nowadays and put them in places where they shouldn't be, and I feel like I've overused that. Still kind of looking the same. Nothing to really comment on. I think it's supposed to be Slade, because I really like Teen Titans growing up. But I only watched the remastered of them. Not the remaster, I meant reruns on Boomerang with like Dexter and what else was on, like Courage, I think was on there. I don't know, Courage scared the shit out of me. Once I watched it at my grandma's house and she thought I was watching like a devil show. She's like, this is the work of the devil. Don't watch this. So I never really liked watching Coward. I was like Dexter's Laboratory, Samurai Jack. It's supposed to be a fly or something. This honestly looks like the Adventure Time Abadir's form when he's like a demon. It's like one of the things in the first season. I think I was going for this look. I think I did this a lot. This like ball look for like insects and stuff. Yeah. But I was really into cartoons as a kid. I still like cartoons. It's just like it doesn't seem like there's any good ones out anymore. It seems like once Regular Show, Adventure Time, Gravity Falls, all those shows kind of like ended. It seems like nothing else could really like replace them. So it went to like adult cartoons where I like them. But I think that's just probably because I'm an adult. So I'm old. I don't get what the new kids be watching. Little Starro guy with his bouncy shoes, like an alien dude. Yeah, but I never really had this isn't really a sketchbook, it's a notebook. But I never had an actual sketchbook until I think maybe elementary school. I feel like a lot of big page. More like Slade type shit. But I think I don't really like. I think I handicapped myself on art for a long time, just because I didn't want to like do what I was supposed to. I think that's also with school also. But I wanted to do my own thing, which obviously it didn't make me better, but I feel like I kind of found what I wanted to draw, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. I think I liked drawing a lot more when I was a kid, when I was drawing like this, but cannot be sure. Like a little dude coming out of his arm. No! I think that's supposed to be Steve. I think that's a later drawing too. I think that's from elementary school. I can just kind of tell because they're just slightly better. I don't even want to say slightly. I think they're like 2 times better, which is kind of crazy. Giving him eyebrows. I never used to give my characters eyebrows for like a stupid long time. I always just gave them really expressive eyes. See how like his eyes are slanted and stuff. The big long sword. A sword the long way. But, yeah. I guess there's eyebrows there. Maybe I gave them small eyebrows, but I eventually stopped. I don't know. Eyebrows are weird. I did them. I didn't do them. I put eyebrows on like everyone now. Got a freaking rocket dude with the Rocket Man. I think that's another. I think that's supposed to be like a small dragon. A derp face. I wonder if I actually don't have any of like the art from. Oh, this is also probably when I was playing Dishonored. So all these skulls are the Dishonored mask that I was like kind of imitating. So like all the ones with like well, this isn't really what I'm talking about, but they have like the skull, but it also curves in, which it is a skull like, but that's how the Corvo mask is too. Gauntlet Man, cool. These are pretty freaky too. Some freaky art. I have no idea. I think this is supposed to be someone that I knew, and I'm just drawing them because I hate them. I want to kill them. I have a funny story of how I think I drew Slender Man or something in like Bible school or something, or like I don't know Sunday. I don't remember. Sunday school, is that what it is? I don't remember. But I drew like Slender Man and like a bunch of demons and stuff, and they saw it and they were like, "Yo, is your kid fucked up or something? Like, what's going on?" And I was just drawing monsters and shit. I was basically drawing stuff like this, but I don't think it was this good. I think it was worse. So it was just like a bunch of stick figures with like big mouths and stuff. Oh, Slender Man. I'm surprised there's no Jeff the Killer. I do like Slender Man a lot more. So, oh, never mind. That's Jeff the Killer. That's Jeff the Steveler. What is this? Maybe, like a, I don't know. It's early Fortnite. I predicted Fortnite, guys. I think it's supposed to be like an early obstacle course or something. This is weird. I don't remember a lot of this stuff. I thought there was more. Maybe I have another notebook with like stuff I'm remembering. But yeah, I drew in here a lot. I don't know what this stuff is, like with the long legs and it's just a head and arms. It's kind of like MODOK or something. Some freaking dudes. Some freaking dudes. Got the freaking guy off the bud. Got the stank. Crazy style. Last couple pages. More dragons, because of course there is. With little, I used to draw knives with the little handles thing. And this is the last page. I think this is supposed to be like a something. Is this okay? There was a thing before Jump Off Bridges, which is like Death Island or something that me and my friend made up. And I think this has maybe something. Is that the Smash icon? I used to play Smash, like the Wii U version, I think around this time too. I don't play Smash. Whenever people come over and they see I have a Switch, they always like, "Hey, do you want to play Smash?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't have Smash. I don't have Smash Ultimate, dude. I play Mario Kart. I love the Dijon mustard on top of the Willow's art." Yeah, but that's this video. I'll go over another art book that isn't like from 2nd grade. I've been working hard on art. Probably still looks like shit, but kind of wanted to go back to the medieval dark ages just so you guys can see how much I improved, I guess, or maybe how much I improved just for me, just for me. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, but see you guys later. Goodbye.